Hi everyone, welcome to 5 Minutes with a Guru. I'm Peter Nonamaker and I'm pleased to have my good mate here over many years, David Everett. David's been a mate of mine since primary school, and David is the face behind the In Macarthur magazine that most of my clients will be familiar with, and talking about all the things that are going on in the Macarthur region, particularly the restaurant scene and places to visit. And a lot of people use that magazine as a place to go around Macarthur and tick off the restaurants one by one. I know we do that very often, and it's great. The other thing that David has done with me for about the last 15 years in the Chat with the Guru is actually the double spread we do. We talk about that, and we send that out in our newsletter as well on a regular basis. So there's not too much about Macarthur that you don't know, Dave, I don't think.
Yeah, it's funny too. Well, you mentioned about how long we've known each other. I can remember playing junior cricket in the morning and senior cricket in the afternoon together for 2 or 3 years, didn't we?
Yeah. That's why we've both got bad backs.
But neither of us got very good at cricket either.
No, that's right. That's why we're working for a living.
Yeah.
One of the things I think you do really well is the work-life balance. I mean, you have your very busy times when the magazine's due to have its publication and all the stories finished at a certain period of time. So you've got a little sort of stream of events that have to happen there. But when that's not happening, you seem to be enjoying yourself. You're a keen surfer, and how do you manage that time?
I've been thinking about this because I knew you would talk about this. It's something I don't think that I actually consciously set out to achieve, but it was an undercurrent. It's what your aspirations are, you play them out, you know. I never kind of really thought from the start, okay, I only want to work 2/3 of the year, so I'm going to achieve that. It was just that, I suppose that drove me more than money. You know, I wanted to achieve that more than I wanted to, a $2 million house or something. You know?
Yeah. And the magazine's gone from strength to strength. I know you've had lots of people say, go down to Wollongong or go to the Central Coast and sort of replicate the magazine, but you've been reluctant to do that. You've kept with your core strength of just the Macarthur region.
That's right, and it goes back to what I just said. Really, that happened in the first 3 years. The magazine was very popular very quickly, and I had people from up around the Castle Hill region. I can't remember. The other one might have been Central Coast. Within those first 2 or 3 years, approached me and say, can you do that in our region? And I had to make a decision pretty quickly because those opportunities come and go very quickly.
Yeah.
And I decided no, and most of that was just, I knew myself and I was good at this, putting a magazine together. Am I going to be good at running a publishing company? Probably not. I'm not really that good at being a businessman. I'm just I'm good at putting the magazine together. Yeah. And I knew myself. I knew what I was in it for, so I said no, and I've stuck with that. And now looking back, and even recently, a magazine has been created down at Wollongong that is based on my magazine. I happily let them do it. Yeah, sure. Yeah. And I gave them a bit of advice on how to do it because I had made that decision that I wasn't going to do it. I have a great lifestyle. I earn enough money. I'm not kind of in any desire to earn lots more money, and I have a fantastic lifestyle. So I'm protecting that now.
Well, I think it's always a fact that if you enjoy what you're doing, the money typically follows anyway, because people like dealing with successful and happy people.
Yeah, and I think there's also there's something more in what you're saying there, is that anything is real and substantial. That's the modern way. That's how you do business, and when it's driven by a passionate person who loves what they're doing, you're ticking a lot of boxes in the modern world.
Yeah, I guess your hard thing is to come out with that passion every quarter when the magazine comes out with a refreshed view of the world, and
I suppose
want to read it.
Initially, it was funny. Dean Alcorn, we both know him from the local business community. He said to me I think after the second edition, he said, "So what are you going to put next one?" And that has never been a problem. From day one, it's never been a problem. It's a dynamic area, and just recently, the last probably 5 years, Macarthur, with what's happening to the west of Camden LGA, just incredible now. Every edition, I have at least one new restaurant, cafe, something or other to write about. Commonly multiple. So it's very easy now to stay enthusiastic.
And you've also expanded from just the magazine, but still in the Macarthur region as your home annual, and also the wedding.
Yeah, we're working on the weddings right now. Actually,
Yeah,
I shouldn't be here, Pete.
Time is of the essence. And you can see this is the little booklet. Now that's actually grown, and now his booklet's actually got a firm back on it. So that's how much it's grown, and I believe you can't go any bigger than that because then you get into magazine size.
Well, it's still at the proportions it's at. Yeah, it would start to look a bit telephone bookish if I kept getting any bigger.
And then you've told me that then people don't think it's a free magazine and they're reluctant to pick it up.
Yeah, well that has been, I think now the magazine's so established in the district that everyone not only knows what it is, but they're anticipating it coming out. People want to hear good things about their area, and the magazine, the premise of the magazine is positivity, and also to demonstrate the lifestyle that's available in their own district. I love writing the particular articles where I'll give like a whole weekend of, we did this and we went there and had lunch and then we went to this event, we went to this winery. I love doing those articles because
so much you can pack in.
That's right, you don't have to leave this district to have a weekend like that.
And life's full of ups and downs, and I know your son Chad went through some health issues, and my listeners would be interested in how when we've got a family member, and Chad I think had melanoma in early 2012 approximately, apart from the emotional effects when you've got a family member crook and there's sort of down tools, one of the things I find interesting is the financial effect that it has on the family. And I know at that time you had insurance there of trauma cover, and a lot of people don't realise why would you have trauma cover for children, and for exactly the purpose that happened with yourselves is when a child gets crook, the child's got no income to protect, but mum and dad down tools, and sort of work goes out the window for a while. So that's a real thing of why you have trauma cover. But how did that period go, not emotionally but financially? What were the main effects at that time?
Well, firstly, I appreciate the fact that I had such a good relationship with my financial planner, you, that you told me about that. Like, I knew I had the insurance, but I had no idea that it covered what I was going through with Chad, so that was great. Definitely, being self-employed, there was a dip in my business, without doubt, demonstrable dip. And you get this payout, which wasn't an extreme amount of money by any stretch, but it just about perfectly covered the problem I had. The dip was basically filled in by the amount of money that it covered. So without that, it wasn't catastrophic. What happened with the business. But it would have been a lot more. Exactly, it just covered it up. Financially anyway.
And Chad's going extremely well, so, which is fantastic as well.
That's right.
Well, I just want to say thanks for coming in. Great hearing your story, and all the best with the In Macarthur magazine. I hope it goes from strength to strength.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Good on you.